In the bottom left, playing as Wulfar, we have SneakyDragon versus Zested, also playing Wulfar up in the top right. Wulfar, I think Wulfar is a great pick on this map. He definitely has some weaknesses, like he can kind of stalemate, but if you're able to put up pressure early and build groove, then you can really capitalize on that. So we're gonna see if both players, you know, how they manage to do that, if they manage to do that. I'm just gonna go into this match. Alright, nice decap on that village in the back right. The knight come out. And it wouldn't really surprise me if we see knights from both players. They are extremely good options in this meta right now. See the heal come out there. We're gonna see from Sneaky. Are they gonna push forward? Are they gonna hit this? Try to build groove? No, they're gonna heal. Makes sense. It gives them the option to, I think, decapture this village next turn. So gonna work out well for them. In the case of Zested, I think they can just smack this village for a groove if they want to. Gonna go for the capture instead though. Makes sense. Ooh, that's a nice play there. And Wulfar takes up to 86, so yeah, that was guaranteed at that point. We see this knight. Ooh. Interesting. So Sneaky's kind of favoring the center villages. Whereas Zested is kind of winning the edge. Ooh, that's not what you want to have happen. Counter attack from the village while you're on the beach tile. You're going to take a big beating from that. Wulfar not looking so hot right now. What health was that village on? It was on... Ooh, 2%. Because it's 12 right now. Sneaky, just going to pick off a sword for free. Heal that knight back up. Leave a golem and a knight to cover this sword. So, big damage comes in. Are we going to see Wulfar hit this village again? Nope, going to pull back and heal. So this village lives for another turn. Alright, and what's Sneaky doing? Sneaky building up a nice force of knights. Got this golem coming in. And there we're seeing kind of horizontal fronts form. Pirate's Curse, it does tend to favor this right now, where you kind of like line up against each other, and eventually someone will kind of break one of the sides, but it does take a little bit of time. Okay, what do we got here? Sneaky, ooh, finds a nice pick off on a sword. Just gonna die? It is. Yep, Golem's gonna take that village down. Sneaky's just gonna hold this economic lead by holding this village, so they're just a little bit further ahead in the game. Ooh, builds a dragon. Very sneaky dragon play right there. How is Zested gonna respond? Builds a witch, which is a decent response to a dragon. Dog and a spear, and now they're just kind of turtling a bit. Realizing that they're slightly behind on economy, and Sneaky, with just like a little bit of an economic lead, is going to kind of just pick off stuff where he can. So, you know, damages the sword pretty well, lines up a night crit on this village on the left. They're just going to kind of front switch a bit. Has to be very careful with a bunch of things. Like, the dragon really doesn't want to go up against Wulfar. We're probably going to see this dragon swap to more like a center position or onto the west front. Where the golem moves over. And we're kind of having a bit of a standoff here. Ooh, but Sneaky's actually going to go for this. Doesn't really seem to care too much about that golem being there. My guess is the dragon's going to come and back this up. A lot of cheap units over here. Ooh, just moves the entire army over to the left. Golem moving as well, and the dragon now sitting in the center, able to cover a whole bunch of fronts at the same time. And Zested doesn't have units in place to deal with this right hand flank, so they're just gonna kind of challenge over on the left. He captures this village. And now pushes center. We have a little bit of a stare off, but I do think Zested is preparing for Sneaky pushing in and doing a whole bunch of damage. Sneaky, having had that slight economic lead, now up to 2 golems, up to a dragon, has their own witch. Means you can do stuff like you can attack with the dragon in range of the enemy witch, and you can just eat the attack from the witch. A witch hits a dragon that's being defended by another witch, like, their non-crit damage isn't that impressive. So you can end up losing the witch in exchange. Doesn't really work out. Okay, and now we have basically complete horizontal lines forming. Someone has to break though. Someone is gonna have to push. The timer will run out eventually. Sneaky. Oh, now building up to a bunch of witches. We're gonna see who, like, mass witch hex come in from both players. It is possible. Zested pushing in a little bit on that left front. They are a little bit behind on time, so curious how this is going to play out. And I think it's just going to come down to exchanging these 2 water villages. Ooh, takes damage. The dog? Okay, they're actually going to push in, kills the pike. And I'm guessing they just want to pick off one. Bait a counter attack and then go in on that. Yeah, we have people in chat saying witch arms race, and that is honestly what we're seeing here. There's going to be a huge hex come in on one turn. Then we're going to see a big follow up to that mass hex. Essentially with a witch going down on the enemy side. But we're not going to see a whole lot of units being built over the next few turns. Once the fight starts to take place, you're just going to see hex after hex after hex. What are we going to see over here? Repositioning more units. Another dog crit, another dog crit after that. Really sacking all the life on these dogs just to keep damaging here. And now Zested has the economic lead. They have both center villages. So it swung back and forth. But I think Sneaky actually has the lead in terms of witch count. Zested sitting on 3, Sneaky sitting on, I think there's 4 right now. And it isn't necessarily about the whole 10 hex thing. I know that is a bit of a meme. Oh, Zested goes up to 4 witches. What's Sneaky sitting on? Oh, just 3 actually. Ooh. Alright, so the hole is made. First hex comes down. Oh, the golem. There's just enough damage dealt with that hex for the golem to finish off a pike. They do not one-shot pikes on planes, so I think he just needed a little bit of damage. And now the army moves in. But this is a very clumped up army. I'm very worried actually about how much damage Zested is going to be able to do this turn. But he does have a lot of mages, and those will help a lot here. Being able to just heal up all the hex damage. Are we going to see 1 mage go down? Ooh, a unit dies, and a hole is opened up. A big hex coming in, another hex coming in. And Zested spends 1200 gold to do a lot of damage. Is he actually going to kill this? Yeah, he kills one of the golems. Oh, he gets the dragon too. And I think we could just see a whole bunch of follow-up.
Ready for a wallop.
Balloon's going to get punted out of the way. Hits. Both golems go down. Sneaky just lost all of their expensive units. And now they're up against, honestly, a pretty massive army with a golem in front. So what is Sneaky going to do here? A lot of his stuff is injured. He's going to have to run back and heal some of it. But does have quite a lot of money to work with, so we're gonna see a bunch of hexes come down this turn. Oh, that's a huge hex, and another huge hex comes in too. Alright, that pike lives. You're gonna have to pop a hex there. Ooh, suicide knight comes in. Are we gonna see more suicides?
Ready for a wallop.
Alright, yeah, just donks that. Dog crit. Oh, it's not enough. And this honestly might be it. I don't know what Sneaky can do from here. I mean, he's gonna do a whole bunch of damage, but there's still a golem up here. And yeah, he's left his own commander sitting on this beach tile. So yeah, I think we're just gonna see a bunch of hex come out. Units going down. We even have a Wulfar with Groove, so
Be off with you.
yeah, I think this is it. Nice kill, and yeah, sword crit comes in, seals the deal. And Zested, having been a little bit behind at the start, able to just be very patient. Sneaky tried to poke in a couple times, it didn't really work out. So, well played to Zested.